Okay, I'm here going to show you folks how to make pasta fagioli. It's an old recipe from the old country. My grandmother brought it over about the turn of the century. It's a great Italian dish, and actually I don't think you can find it in the restaurants anymore. So if you pay attention, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to give you the recipe, written ingredients, and I'll walk you through the process. Okay, here are the ingredients written down for pasta fagioli. Please make note of this. Also, I'm doubling this recipe today, so don't get confused. Make sure that you make it for only one serving, and these are the ingredients for one batch, and that yields 12 servings. Okay, over here I have my celery. It's all diced. It's ready to go. I didn't want to dice it for you. We wanted to get through this quick. Over here are my onions, diced, ready to go. I have my garlic, ready to go. Remember, I'm doubling the recipe, so I can use either the diced tomatoes in the can or the tomato paste. Today I'm going to go ahead and mix them because I'm doubling the recipe. I have 10 bouillon cubes over here. Actually, there's 20. I'm doubling the recipe. I went ahead and added water to them already so we wouldn't waste a lot of time. We can get right to it. Those are the bouillon cubes there in the water. I'm going to go ahead and add them to our soup. Over here I have my white great northern beans. They're opened, ready to go. We're going to add the juice and the beans, everything together. This is the bacon. It has been diced and it has been fried. I fry it so it's all not burnt, but crispy. It has a crispy texture now. It's going to be added to the soup. It makes a nice texture when you eat in the soup. And of course I'm going to have 12 cups of water. I'll be adding that to it. And we'll be doing some good eating. So we're just about ready to go here. I'll show you how we're going to go ahead and put this together. Okay, I'm on pause, Jacob. Okay, we're good to go here. All right, in a few minutes here, we're going to be mixing up this recipe, putting it in the pot, and we'll go from there. I got a little helper here. It's October, and she's getting ready for October. All right, Jacob, are you ready? Okay, I believe the first ingredients, what we want to do is I'm going to add 12 cups of water. What we got here? Alright, and there's 1. And 2. And then keep looking at the bowl there. Alright, and 12. That was quick, wasn't it? Alright, that's great. Now we're going to go ahead. I'm going to add our celery to the soup. Now, I have so much pasta here that I'm making that I cannot make all of this in one pot. So we're going to make 2 pots of it. Okay, we got celery, we got water. Let's go ahead. We're going to add onion. Get a close-up of that for me, chef. Right. Add half of the garlic. Remember, I'm doubling the recipe, so I'm going to have to make 2 pots. I don't have a pot big enough for as much as I'm going to make. Excellent stuff. Give it a stir. What else? Half of my bouillon cube mixture. Alright. That looks like a bowl of water and vegetables right now. Alright, and we're going to add... I'm going to go ahead and add the tomato paste right now. We'll go ahead and just throw that in there. Remember, you can use a can of tomato paste, or you can use a can of diced tomatoes. I like to add half tomato paste and half half diced tomatoes. Alright, we just got a bowl of water, the celery and onion with some tomato paste in it. That's some good stuff. Alright. Ready. Alright, this is Steeler country, by the way, and we do like our Italian pastas. This area is culturally enriched with Italian people. Alright, thus far I've combined water, celery, onions, bouillon, garlic, and tomato sauce in this large pan of water. I am now going to move it over to the stove. I'm going to set my temperature. Setting the temperature for a medium temperature heat. I don't want it to boil. So probably about medium temperature. We're going to let that cook for about an hour. When that's cooked, we'll get back to you and let her know how we're going. Alright, this is part 2 of our fagioli Italian meal we're cooking here. And we've been listening to Dean Martin, That's Amoy, and let's go ahead and get that started. And we'll take a look in the kitchen here. Alright. Alright, last time we had put the pot on the stove. You can see I did say I was making a double batch of it, so I got my pots cooking here. And let's take a look here at these. You'll be adding some pasta noodles to it, and some Parmesan cheese, and some olive oil there. And I'm going to go ahead and just let you take a look at my card here, how you want to put all this together. And it just goes ahead and says that add your ingredients, let your soup cook for an hour, and then you're going to add your beans and your bacon, and then it says add your noodles. I'm not going to add the noodles yet. I will add the noodles when we're ready to go ahead and serve. But for now, that's what the card says. I'm going to give it to my cameraman. And oh, look, our little pumpkin here has grown a lot bigger and better. He keep working on it. And my cameraman here is going to take over. And I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of our ingredients. So if you can stand over here, that way you'll get it. Alright, here we're going to be adding beans. Okay, are we doing alright there? Okay, cool. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Now let them take a look at that. You can see the liquid still in there, and that's fine, because we're just going to dump it all away. The whole can's going to go in our soup. Okay. And I think the recipe said 40 ounces. And I'm going to go ahead and add my beans to it. Okay, let's add our bacon. Get out of that bacon. Okay, here are my pans of bacon. I have a pound in each pan, and I'm simply going to add the grease, which is our soup base. This is our flavor base, is that grease. We're going to go ahead and add the bacon to each pan. Give it a stir. Soup's been cooking for about an hour, and we'll get rid of that. Excuse me, I cannot believe Alright, now I'm got my bacon in there. We're just gonna keep it warm. I'm gonna go ahead and let that well, it's actually cooked. I can let it cook for a few more hours if I want. Add my noodles to it later. Get a loaf of Italian bread and some butter. Add our garnishments, and I'll tell you what, it's going to be one heck of a meal. We'll be checking in with you in a little bit as soon as we cook some noodles and start feasting. And I think that'll be about it for now. Hey, this is our third phase of our movie we're doing here on how to make pasta beans. We've spent time cooking the noodles. Let's go over and show you the pasta noodles in the soup. I made 2. You can see that it's ready to go there. That's ready to go there. We're going to be having a wonderful lunch at church tomorrow. And I'll tell you what, a lot of those folks have never tried this pasta fagioli, and I think they're going to like it. Alright, so I went ahead, cooked the noodles, and put the noodles in my soup, and then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to add some Parmesan cheese and add some olive oil and season it properly. And if you get a knack for seasoning it right, you're going to have an outstanding meal. And Italian bread and butter on the side. I'll be using some of that and eating it with Italian bread and butter. The Italian bread is to die for. Okay, here, can you hold this, please? I'm going to go ahead and put some Parmesan cheese. Here's some Romano cheese. Here's some Parmesan, whatever you like. I think we'll go ahead and I'm going to hit that pretty good with some Parmesan cheese. My relatives came from the poor northern section of Italy, and this was a big meal for them. So you've got your Parmesan cheese on there. Let's go ahead and throw some olive oil on that. Depends on your flavor, your taste, however you like it. I throw a little bit like that. I'd say maybe about 2 tablespoons. A little bit of salt. And let's grab some black pepper. Where's the black pepper?
Here.
Okay, great. And hey, get your paws off my soup. That's mine. Throw some black pepper on there, and I'll tell you what, we are good to go. Oh my God, give me the Italian bread. All right, put her together.